obesity has become a major public health problem because of its close association with metabolic syndrome and organ disease. Obesity was because the excess nutrient and calories intake, and it will constantly accumulate in our bodies in the form of adipocyte. And when they store in liver with the absence of excessive alcohol intake and the presence of hepatic steatosis at a level greater than 5% of the liver area, it's called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, which abbreviation is called NAFLD. In 2018, the report showed that about 25% of the world's population had NAFLD, and it not only influenced the occurrence of many organ disease, but also affects the public health expenditure and economic burden. And according to multiple hit hypothesis, obesity may also cause the gut microbiota dysbiosis, which may also let the liver's condition to become worse, and it will harm the human's body. And from this figure, we could see that consuming different kinds of food, it could also affect the gut microbiota composition, and it would indirectly affect the different organs condition. So what kinds of food we should eat or take, and it could have the effects on our human body and also regulate the gut microbiota. And now, citrus fruit may be a good target to be discussed. And more interestingly was their citrus pill. The scientists' report showed that those citrus pills contain the phenolic compound called nobiotin and tangeratin. And they have the pharmacological effects such as anti-diabetes, anti-obesity, anti-allergic, and so on. And here's the citrus pill extract experiment result. The scientists fed the mice with citrus pill extract with the high-fat diet animal model. And the results show that it could suppress the gene expression, which is related to lipid synthesis and inflammation reaction in our body. And it could also decrease the lipid droplet accumulation in our bodies. And to further examine whether those beneficial effects was regulated by gut microbiota and nobiotin, the scientists do the experiment. They fed the mice with feces, which were produced by the other mice which have eaten the nobiotin first. It could rebuild the gut microbiota composition in the feces receiver mice. And the results show that after 8 weeks of feeding feces, the feces receiver mice have showed a significant reduction on their body weight. And correspondingly, their fat issue and liver weight also showed a significant reduction compared to the donor mice. Further, the size of adipose cells and lipid droplets also showed a significant reduction on it. And the result of gut microbiota composition in the feces receiver mice have a similar result compared to the donor mice. So overall, all of these beneficial effects could be regulated by gut microbiota and nobiotin. So to further confirm those effects, I also do the animal experiment. And here is my preliminary result. I fed the mice with nobiotin by oral gavage lasts for 20 weeks. As you can see, the red line was represented the high-fat diet group. It showed a great induction effect. And the purple one was a high-dose nobiotin group. It showed that after the nobiotin treatment, their body weight also showed a significant reduction. And as you can see, the size of these mice also had a very different result. Here's the high-fat diet group, and after the nobiotin treatment, it becomes much more smaller. And here's the organ weight result. After the nobiotin treatment, the liver weight have the similar result compared to the control group. And the appearance of this liver also become red. It could represent that the liver's condition become much more healthier. And here's the serum biochemical parameters results. AST, ALT represented that the liver's inflammation level. And as we can see, after the Novaltin treatment, it could also show the significant reduction compared to the high-fat diet group. All of this result could represent that the animal become much more healthier. So overall, Novaltin could be expected from the citrus pill, and it could have the effects on obesity, on the result of body weight, liver weight, morphology result, and serum biochemical parameters. And the scientists' report also showed that it could regulate the gene expression, which is related to lipid synthesis and inflammation reaction. And it could also regulate the gut microbiota dysbiosis and show the good effects on the animal model. And now, I was still doing more analyzation which is related to enterohepatic circulation in the animal model. I think that knowing more mechanism in the animal model, maybe in the future, citrus pill may be a good resources to become the healthy food or medicine. And it could take care of our human bodies. And I hope it could be, maybe in the future, could come true. And thank you for your attention.